Okay, so this is my Geography 354 walking tour. I'm located in City Heights, which is a community of San Diego, located along the main streets of University Avenue, El Cajon Boulevard, and Fairmount. I am currently located in the sub-neighborhood of the Corridor/Cherokee Point area. There are 16 sub-neighborhoods of City Heights, and I'm located in the farthest ones. So the first place that we're going is the College Rolando Branch Library. And this library, this one currently on Montezuma, opened up in 2005, but it took over the library located on College Avenue, and that was built in 1955. So this is an old branch library. It's been around for a while. This is just the new location. There's a lot of art on these little electrical boxes on this street. This is from an initiative by the City Heights Community Development Corporation, and they developed a strategy to promote pedestrian-oriented public infrastructure, and this was done as a means of enhancing walkability along with increased health benefits. And along with that, there was also planting trees, painting the sidewalks, painting those little electrical boxes that we saw. And then there's a lot of, where I'm walking, there's a lot of high density apartments, and these high density apartments were built, these ones were probably built to accommodate college students that go to San Diego State University, but other high density apartments around the area were built in 1965 after the San Diego City Council approved something that they called the Mid-City Plan, and this proposed to densify City Heights and its surrounding areas as a means of increasing business and commerce. And I guess it worked because City Heights is the most the most densely populated area of San Diego, along with being the most densely populated. It is the most culturally and ethnically diverse place in San Diego, consisting of a population of 58% Latino, 16% Asian, a sizable immigrant community, and over 30 languages spoken in this area as well. I'm currently crossing into the more residential area. This is the main road, Montezuma. It's a pretty big road. So we have regular residential houses along with high density apartments. When these high density apartments were built, they replaced a lot of single family homes with multifamily homes and kicked a lot of people out of their apartments. Some history about City Heights. Before it was officially labeled as City Heights, the land it stands on now was purchased by Abraham Klauber and Samuel Steiner in the 1880s. And with the opening of the Panama Canal in 1915, the residents of the area voted to incorporate it and become the city of East San Diego. After a while, the population boomed, and in 1923, it was officially named City Heights. So you can see here there's a lot of handicap accessible sidewalk areas and pretty wide sidewalks. And this is because in City Heights there's a higher rate of pedestrian activity relative to the rest of San Diego. It also has an increased rate of obesity in this area. So the initiative created by the CHCDC, widened sidewalks and also implemented small parks for children to be able to play in, for families to gather, people to walk their dogs, meet up, all of that. City Heights is also primarily low-income community, so the improved walkability of that initiative contributes to a better life by improving access to residents' daily needs, as well as their need to spend additional income on transportation. So I'm coming up to an area called Montezuma Park, and this is one of those areas that was probably created to help the initiative with open spaces for kids to play and people to walk their dogs and walk around. It's a small little park. It's not an official park of City Heights, but I always bring my dog here. There's usually kids and parents playing around during the weekday for the kids who don't go to school. And right across the school is the Montezuma Children's Center and an elementary school as well. I tried to look up the name of it and it said it was the Montezuma School. So we're gonna go over here. So this school, it's quite big. It stretches all the way down like a block. And as you can see, there are fences. And I believe the fences are so people don't vandalize the school, try to break in, all that fun stuff. And this is based, a bug just landed on me, but this is based on the broken window theory. And it states that if a neighborhood has broken windows and graffiti, the common good of a neighborhood depreciates. So we can see some businesses and even houses that have large fences surrounding it so nobody graffitis. The crime rate in City Heights used to be equal to the national average, but it has decreased in recent years. But that doesn't mean that it's still going on. I see a lot of graffiti near where I live, but doesn't look like there's much over here, which is nice. You can see that there's a lot of houses here that look like new development, but a lot of houses located in City Heights are 100 years old. These ones look to be new. They all have the same design, and that's because developers buy plots of land and build houses of the same, structural integrity and design to sell to people. A lot of houses around City Heights are very different from each other. The ones that look the same were bought by the same person. So, and then we'll come around here. More residential areas, and this is the school. Like I said, it goes all the way down to that house, that tan house at the very end. And it's pretty much all gated except for this parking lot, but you can see farther that way that the actual school itself and the grounds of the school are fenced off. This, I believe, is a private school. So this pretty much concludes my walking tour around the City Heights area of Corridor/Cherokee Point. Thank you.